Alright guys, I am playing a game I've been wanting to play for a while now. It was actually requested to me a little while back. For that person, I'm sorry that it took me so long to get to it. But I'm gonna play it now. And this is blind, just so you guys know. I don't know what I'm doing, but I've been a long-running fan of this series, and I can't wait to jump into this one. Sorry for that, guys. Weird stuff popping up. We're gonna watch this beautiful intro. This is East Origins. I did do probably like 20-30 minutes into this. That's about it. But I'm gonna start over for that sake, since I haven't played it in a little bit. Played that part. So we got two characters to choose from. We have Unica. She's an axe-wielding fighter, mid-speed, mid-range. And we got Hugo. Hugo's a mage. He's just slow speed, but he got long range damage, which probably isn't very nice. But yeah, this will be a long LP because I'm going to go through all the characters. We're gonna start with Unica though. Normal difficulty. I'll go on. Once upon a time, lost within the tides of history, there existed a land of great legend. I won't ruin this by reading it. You can read it out.
Sur l'intervention des dièses jumelles et des 600,
and here
les grands pays prospéraient.
I guess it's like the old language of the
les dièses avaient un trésor précieux, la perle noire. Elle avait des sortes de pouvoirs mystérieux. Avec la magie, on pouvait faire des miracles. Avec l'éclairia, on pouvait amplifier ses pouvoirs magiques. Grâce à elle, on croyait que les pouvoirs de Is dureraient une éternité. Mais soudain, un désastre frappa Is. Beaucoup de monstres démoniques sont apparus et ont commencé à envahir Is. Les forces diaboliques ont tout fait de ravager la terre, mais tous les habitants sont sauvés dans le temple de Salomon. On aurait dit la fin du monde. C'est alors la perle noire qui sauva Is de la ruine, car elle souleva les temples dans les airs. Mais, aussitôt après ces soulagements fugitifs, les démons ont construit une autre tour, et une nuée de monstres sont partis en direction du sanctuaire. Is menacé de tomber.
Yeah, that's the tower. That's pretty cool. This is an origin story if you haven't noticed by the name. So this is before Adult Christian's journey began in the first East game. So pretty cool.
Quelle histoire! Les dièses jumelles, les descendantes de Is ont toutes disparu. Dans une situation désespérée, les 600 ont pris une résolution. pour constituer une équipe de recherche. Ils ont organisé une sélection parmi des chevaliers et des sorciers. Enfin, les sangs, ils envahiront à la terre dévastée.
So basically, the goddesses, when they needed the most, they disappeared. They would come be found. So the people, the 6 sages, sent out pretty much a rescue team to get them. And I'm assuming Unica is part of the rescue team, but I'm not. I mean, that's my assumption. Anyone who's played the East games or watched my Let's Plays will notice probably some similarities and some familiar faces. Mainly the goddesses. I mean, I haven't played Lucas, so I can't tell who it is, but that's why this is an awesome song. Here's what East is known for. Love it. This song gets you so hyped, guys. Man. I know all of these games got like some amazing songs. Silver hair man, I know who that is. That one I'm curious to find out. I'm talking about the other silver hair. That one, I know who that is. You guys will too if you watch my East walkthrough. Watch it. It's one of my older ones, but it's a good one. That was pretty awesome. Now, basically, that you know, Unica and Hugo, they were, and those rest of those people were part of the search party. Now, that glim of light was them coming down. This is basically the story. My whole life, I've never been able to use magic. And basically, the white-haired man shot the ball of light and separated us. But I made a promise long ago. I promised I would become a knight. I told myself I would guard those two with my life, just as my dad did. And she means the goddesses. Or he. Please, Dad, watch over me. I swear I'll become a holy knight and keep our ladies Rhea and Fina from harm. Now, I got knocked out on my face. Ugh. Where am I? Let's see. Ow, my butt. I don't think you need to worry about your... You just pat at your front, not your butt. Okay, focus. I joined up with the search party heading down to the surface. And then what? I remember there was sudden impact, like we hit something, or something hit us. Wait, is that... Yes, it is. A big tree. Oh, it's the Rhoda tree. The elder tree. It is. It's really you, Rhoda Tree. You survived.
You finally awoken. You seem familiar to me. A friend of the goddess, are you not?
I am. The name's Unica Tova.
Yes, I remember now. You are Priest Tova's granddaughter.
Well, yes, I am, but I don't really take after him all that much. I can't even use magic. You're the elder Rhoda Tree, right? How's your younger brother? Is he alright?
Yes. He's fine. In fact, he's been my sole conversation partner all this time.
Something about boring. Ha! I'll bet you always were quite the chatterbox. I must admit, when the shrine ascended, I found myself worrying about you two. I'm really glad you're both okay.
The goddesses gave us life, and they maintain our lives as well. These noxious fiends will not sever our bonds with them so easily. But you, Tova, when was it I beheld a man with one companion in tow, surrounded by something? Am I correct in assuming that he too was of the Tova lineage?
Yeah, that was my dad. He stayed behind on the surface and brought us some time to raise Solomon's shrine. My grandpa says he couldn't have survived down here.
I felt his essence disappear into the miasma, which is not to say I witnessed his death, but I can hardly doubt his fate.
So I guess Grandpa was right. Well, then I guess the book is closed on him, so now it's his daughter's time to shine.
Oh? Do you seek something from this room landing, then?
Yes, we've come down to the surface in search of our ladies, Rhea and Fina. A few days ago, the two of them vanished from the shrine, and no one's seen or heard of them since.
I did catch sight of the goddesses. It was perhaps 3 days ago?
You saw them? So Father Xian was right. They really did come to the surface. Did you see where they went?
You see that tower at the foot of Mount Precious? That horrifying tower built to bridge this ruined land with Solomon's shrine up above.
Yep, now I see it. It was part of an awesome, kick butt song.
Though it is weak, I sense the essence of both goddesses in that place.
What? They're in the tower. Well, why didn't you stop them?
They sought the tower of their own volition. I saw no reason to intervene.
But you know what that tower represents.
Wait, they were not alone. I sense others in and around its perimeter. Your companions, I believe.
Huh? Which companions? Who's over there?
So, you will go to them?
I will. I need to meet up with the others right away so we can bring our stray goddesses back home.
You must be a dangerous outside world.
Rhoda, speak to me. Say something. Guess the gases are starting to flare up. With no magic of my own to fall back on, I'm afraid I just can't hear your voice anymore, old friend. Lady Rhea, Lady Fina. Alright, that's some craziness there. The gases started to mess with the tree, man. Got a cutscene. I'm gonna end this once I actually get control of my character.
There's the evil tower.
Tower entrance. This doesn't feel right. Shouldn't there be more demons guarding the entrance? Ah!
suppose we should have expected this, considering where we are. If only we had some of the others with us. On more than foot.
We'll put up a barrier and try to hold it for as long as possible. That should buy you some time to take out the demons on that side. For your demons being better out, right?
Let's take a while, so be it. Aren't you?
Apprentice Knight Unica Tova at your service.
Much obliged. Do what you can with these beasts, if you please. We'll take care of the demons in the periphery.
Understood.
Dino, Leovia, come.
Yes, Father. Right away. Combat. The rotten creature that turned all our lives upside down and taken my dad from me. So don't expect me to hold back. I don't know what the story of this.
Do this.
Good. Sorry about the little lag. Oh my god. Computer. Alright, what now?
Nicely done.
Father Superior, and you two are, guess there wasn't much time for introductions now, was there? I'm Dino, an acolyte of Solomon Trud. And I'm his colleague, Eolia. I'm Utica Tova. It's nice to meet you both. Tova. Any relation to Commander Saul Tova? Oh, yes, I'm his daughter. You live up to your heritage, then. Your fighting style is gallant and graceful. Were I to wield an axe of that size, well, suffice it to say, I'd have a hard time keeping my balance, let alone hitting anything. Well, you see, I can't use magic, so my strength is really all I have. I see.
This young lady was kind enough to volunteer her services in search of our runaway deities. So I suggest we put forth our best efforts to find them, for their sakes, for ours, and for the commanders as well.
Father Superior, thank you so much. But where are the other knights and the sorcerers? Aren't they with you? I'm afraid not. Just as the surface came in sight, our transport spell was disrupted by some outside force intentionally, as best as I can tell. Was that the impact I felt then? It was. And whatever hit us, it blocked out all ability to control the transport, resulting in a breakdown of the entire enchantment. We were scattered in all directions and hurled down to the surface quite unceremoniously, though it could have been much worse. Were it not for our individual barriers, the fall alone surely would have been fatal. Whatever force knocked us from the sky originated from this tower, so we've come to determine who's responsible and for what reason.
That doesn't explain why you're here, though, Unica, and all alone, no less.
Well, about that.
Unica recounted her conversation with the Rhoda tree regarding the whereabouts of the goddesses.
Could that really be true? Why would they come to such a dreadful place? I can't even begin to imagine. Father, we must find them at once.
Indeed, there is no time to lose. Sadly, even with our powers pooled, our fighting skills are no match for the denizens of the wicked place. We need to reassemble the search party before we can begin it in earnest.
Of course, you're absolutely right.
May I entrust this task to you, Dino?
Yes, Father. Thank you. Using the Rhoda trees as a base, I'll search the area via transport spell and round up everyone I can find.
As for you, young lady.
Yes, Father Superior?
There is no guarantee that the situation similar to the one we've just experienced won't recur. I'd like for you to remain here with us until the rest of our party arrives, keeping a watchful eye for any more uninvited guests.
Okay.
Is something wrong?
Well, I was kind of hoping you might let me do a little recon, just in the immediate area, of course. Not too far away or anything. I'd like to get in some combat training so I don't let down my guard if the situation gets critical. I mean, I'm just an apprentice knight, and with no magic ability whatsoever. Well, I'm just kind of worried I'll get in the way, you know?
Admittedly, your reasoning is sound, but I would be remiss to blindly offer consent knowing the risk.
But, well, we need to learn more about this tower anyway, don't we? I mean, we barely know anything about it. Come on, please. I'm up to it. I know I am.
Very well. I shall personally explain the situation to Sir Galleon upon his arrival.
Seriously? Oh, thank you. Thank you so very much.
There is one condition, however. I must insist that you take this with you. See, the crystal.
Looks like a dagger. What's this?
Come over here, please. I'll show you.
It's a statue of a monster. How twisted. Just watch. Whoa, it's beautiful.
Crystal's power purified the demon statue.
Wow, just like that. It's a goddess statue, but how?
The best way to explain it would be to say that it's been returned to its original natural form. When Ys ascended, several goddess statues were left behind on the surface. It seems the demons must have found what brought it here and changed it. Though to what end, I cannot say.
Oh, Lady Rhea, Lady Fina, I'm sorry I said you were twisted. I didn't recognize you like that.
I think it's safe to assume the other goddess statues have been brought here as well, and have most likely with a similar fate. Thus the crystal, if you're to scout the tower, you may well encounter more though.
Alright, sounds easy enough. It's kind of like a portable blessing. Alright, yeah. He's giving us a tutorial. I'd like to give you something as well. The Lila shell. That's basically a cell phone. So we can communicate with each other. I'm gonna have to skip this talking, guys. But before I go, Father Superior, Sister Iolia, yes, is there something else you needed? I know I kind of just stubbornly forced my way into the search party. And now I've actually managed to convince you to let me go off on my own. So I just wanted to say I won't let you down, I promise. Thank you for being so accommodating. I may not ever be as great a knight as my dad was, but I'll do everything in my power to find our goddesses. You can count on me. I hope you'll be able to count on us too. We're all in this together, you know. We'll be right here if you need us. Do not hesitate to return. Just don't forget the situation. If the situation becomes dire, use the power of the crystal. Let it bring you back to safety. I will. May the goddesses guide your path. Alright, so we're controlling now. So we got our stuff. I'm gonna end this here though. On the next part, we'll go scout the tower out a little bit. So see you guys then.